안녕하세요. 항상 레전드 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 파이터즈 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 기쁨과 짜릿한 스릴을 드리기 위해 만든 유튜브입니다. 즐거운 시간 되세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
People felt like he could have gone the professional boxing realm. Your thoughts on him coming in here tonight?
Yeah, very few boxers of this caliber have this amount of success inside the octagon. Because the reality is this, he fights in a boxing stance. His legs are pretty wide. He does a good job of rolling his shoulders, but he also is able to stay upright. It's very rare that a guy possesses this skill set and can defend the takedown. He's a tremendous boxer. He's developed the takedown defense. When he's at his best, he is standing with his feet apart, popping the jab, and using everything behind that jab.
You are absolutely right, and he has found that striking flow state pretty early throughout his UFC career. Game has slowed down for him a little bit defensively, seeing things well. We'll see how he handles this matchup tonight. All right, he's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
So he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's an ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get to the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's going to have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. Our tale of the day for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Marab, the Machine, Wally Strelly.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here we are back at Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and D.C. This is the loudest MMA venue that I have ever been in.
John, I feel the same thing. UFC 124. When I walked out of the back with Josh Koscheck, I had never heard anything like the crowd in the Bell Center before he fought George St. Pierre. These people cheer, and they cheer loud for their guy.
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi.
And then another punch to the head.
All right, so there it is. They immediately go into the clinch situation. The wrestler said he wanted to make it dirty against this boxer, and this is a good spot for him to be in.
I think that even though he wanted to be in the clinch, he's got to be very aware of the punches in tight coming back from the boxer. He's got to be level changing. He's got to be tripping. He's got to make this boxer feel like he's on the defensive, or that guy's going to get comfortable, rolling his shoulders, and landing some nice tight punches from his close. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
So more output, at least in the early going.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Really cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Single leg takedown. Nicely done. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
That is tight. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
fight. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Lands a big right hand coming in. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Flawless Willie gets the double leg takedown now. 2 minutes. Dwalish Willie's pass attempt denied. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very...
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
What type of boss?
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Big ground and pound.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Joy getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Great shot from the top position.
Dwalish Willie's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Dwalish Willie's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Straight punch is good. That's good defense to block that punch. Big elbow there. Takedown defense is there. Man, takedown defense 101. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and is showing tonight inside the octagon.
Takedown defense holds up. That's a big knee.
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Wallace Willie gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Wallace Willie gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes and taking down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now. Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2.
He's got to start throwing now. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Wallace Willie's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, got a choke.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Oh, he's doing a good job of levitating off the strike, too.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Full side control now.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Nice positional control here. Under a minute to go now in round 2.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
He's got to be careful here.
Going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Seconds winding down in round 2.
Big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. 2 rounds in the books.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. You're doing great at out-positioning him on the ground. I want more of that. With this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Dwalish Willie's in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here. Dwalish Willie, ground and pound from half guard now. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Troy getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. And now he's hurt. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Dwalish Willie's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. He could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Ooh, good armbar attempt here.
What a tight armbar.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
2 minutes remain in the round. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Takedown defense is there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. Beautiful transition.
Troy gets back up again. Nicely done. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Another takedown.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Lands a jab. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. There's the shot. There's the takedown by Dwalish Williams.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, nice jab by Choi.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Dwalish Willie's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head.
Oh, he's out.
You need to work on his position.
Choi gets back up.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Choi's definitely targeting that same eye over and over again. Why would you not? Some serious damage already sustained by the opposition.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Uppercut there blocked by Dwalish Williams. Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse. Oh, another one.
Nice defense there. Single leg attempt, no good.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. And everything's landing with so much power.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh my goodness.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
All right, single collar tie now.
Great job landing that headshot from the clinch.
Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him here.
Yeah, you
Oh, how good is that? The side punch lands flush to the head. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Choi's back in side control. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, side control now. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Choi's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. 20 seconds left.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot, he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt, he got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Wallace Willie gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. The Korean Superboy gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Oh, body shot. Those are digging.
Oh, nice.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down here.
He's doing it.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every... That'll do it! No judges needed this time around.
Oh, boy.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 24 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
화면 아래 좋아요, 따봉 버튼 꼭 눌러주세요. 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
With another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to